Okay, hello Aries. Welcome to Timsy Naked Tarot. We're going to do a reading for you this week. It's off the Two of Pentacles you had at the weekend on the All Signs Weekly Roundup. I always try to make my readings as personal as I can. I draw an extra energy card for an incoming energy, which narrows down the collective quite a lot. And this particular one is going to be narrowed down even more because on my drive in and from work in the mornings, I often ask the universe to give me some signs, give me some heads up of what I can be expecting. And I saw an abnormal amount of motorbikes. Maybe if a standard driving, I might see one. I saw maybe 5 or 6 today. So I believe this is for your sign. So this is going to be you, the energy we put in, and one or other of you, or maybe both, has something to do with motorbikes. So, shuffle both cards, decks. The playing cards will determine what energy is coming in, and tarot cards will be reading those energies. I'm just going to have to cut the decks, and then we'll get on with it. There we go. Quick shuffle. And it's the 5 of Hearts, which is a water sign about the same age as you. So, there we go. Oh, got to cut them. Now, before the cut, we had the Hermit. After the cut, we got the Page of Pentacles. Someone's in there, not in their head, they've gone to their quiet place, they're thinking about something. And possibly bringing you a message. Or maybe you're taking them a message. Maybe you're the one who's in the head. Hopefully this would all reveal itself a little bit more. After the shuffle, the bottom of the cup, or the bottom of the cups. Bit of a giveaway there, wasn't it? Bottom of the deck, we got the Knight of Cups. And the 5 of Pentacles. And the 9 of Swords. They're up in their head about something. Or having a repeating nightmare. Followed by the 4 of Swords. They want a truce. Yeah, they want a truce. And the 5th card in is a Page of Cups. So, I'm getting the feel this might be a young pair of people we're talking about. But, okay. So, we will stick the Knight of Cups just there. Overall energy. We can sort of add that energy to all the cards, and it kind of references how all the cards play out a little bit. The Knight of Cups brings objective balance, harmony, justice. It's the minor arcana of the Justice. So, okay. Way we're going to do this is the energies here is going to be the energy of how you and this person is connected. Energies here is how this person kind of feels about the situation. The energies there is how the person feels about you. The energies just here is going to be what the universe has today to say about it today. And just here, hopefully, will be the final outcome. I might throw some energy cards over the top of it just to see what the universe might want to give you a little heads up, maybe answer a question I think of going through there. Might even just clarify a card I'm feeling nosy about. So let's start the draw then, shall we? We've got the Emperor. Okay. The Emperor energy, that's like all the kings in the deck. A bit of I want it my way, but also a little bit indecisive. But ultimately, it gets done the way he wants it. People come to him, not the other way round. So I would say the way you two are connected through this card is, well, possibly you want to try something. One of you wants to try something, and the other one is waiting for them to come and approach you without doing it. That's kind of what I feel from that. Okay, how they feel about you. The Seven of Swords, also known as the Thief card. Doubtful and unhappy. So now I'm kind of thinking that the Cancerian is, no, it's a water sign, isn't it? Well, might be a Cancerian. Probably a good strong likelihood it's a Cancerian, because that's what just popped into my head. But the water sign is the Emperor. He's waiting for you, Aries, to come to him. There you go. There's another slip of the tongue. I said this was going to be a really personal reading. And bear in mind, this has to do with motorbikes and things. So, yeah, I'm probably just down to one viewer now, or possibly two. A water sign and an Aries. Anyway, let's carry on. Yeah, so, but because they have doubt. They have doubt about the situation. They don't think you're going to come in. The way they feel about you, we'll just move this and put this on top of the overall energy. Just there, that'll do. So we can still see it's the Knight of Cups. And all these cards, they're balancing. So possibly the water sign, although he wants you to come to him, again, slip of the tongue, it's probably because I'm looking at the Emperor. It's probably because of the Emperor energy is flowing through this, and that's a masculine energy. And so's the Knight of Cups. So there's a lot of masculine energy flowing through this at the moment. It's a balancing. So the Emperor might be feeling, well, maybe I might send him a message and nudge him in the right direction to come to me. Seven of Swords, they got sort of doubts that you are going to come to him. Again, the balance inside of that is they might be thinking about sending you a message to make you possibly go, oh, I got an idea. I'll go and see the water sign about this. The Nine of Cups, well, that is like a wish fulfilled. It's the minor arcana of the wish fulfilled. But it's I'm getting off that. It's not so much. It's more over fulfilled, is what I'm getting from that. It's this, whatever it is between you two at the moment, it's they're really wanting it, and they're wanting it to a point where it's like consuming them, or they're consuming the idea so much that they're almost getting sick of the idea. So, okay, let's see what the universe has to throw in it. A clarity is what I get off that. Well, it's the Ace of Swords. I'll just quickly throw that out there, because you can see it's the Ace of Swords. But this is sort of like a new start, clear perspective, sort of unclouding judgment, or a new start with all those sort of things. So possibly like your foggy vision has parted and you can see the world for what it is, and you're making a new start from that. But I get off it clarity. Something is going to be clarified by all this. And the Page of Wands. I love the Page of Wands. I think the Page of Wands is great. The Page of Wands, well, it's a childlike energy. It's got childish innocence to it. It's inspired easily by people, and it doesn't challenge them. It sort of follows the crowd, kind of. So the outcome, I'm actually getting the outcome of that. It's like you're going to be passionate about it, but I think, Aries, you're going to just kind of follow Cancer's lead. I've said Cancer again. I definitely feel it's Cancer. Well, there you go. I really shouldn't be doing that. It's a water sign. You're going to follow the water sign, who's roughly the same age as you. You're going to follow their lead. Right. Let's get some clarifiers on this, shall we? Okay, universe, let's clarify the Emperor. How are they connected by the Emperor? Let's clarify that some more, please, universe. Let's just move these cards down a touch so I can put the other cards on. The Six of Swords. It's like the promise of bounty, success kind of thing. So I feel that you two have actually been successful in the past with your ideas before, when you've got them together. And you're sort of feeling that this could be successful again. But we're going to have to see. Oh, the Queen of Cups. There's a lot of love involved. Okay. The Queen of Cups. There's a lot of love involved. That cup she's holding happens to be the Ace of Cups, which is lots of love. And the Queen of Cups ain't really shy of dishing out her cup when she finds someone worthy enough to dish it out to. So coming off that, and it's all about balance as well, which the balance in the success. Possibly this could be turning into a sort of a more of a love thing. You've been sort of possibly in the same biker group, something like that, and one or the other of you might be sort of starting to feel a little bit more than slight emotions, I would say, coming off that. Okay, let's see what we can clarify from the sword. Or possibly, no, I'm actually getting off that Queen. It's not a love for each other, it's a love for the bikes, actually. One of you has taught the other one quite a lot, and sort of you've both fallen in love with it, this bike thing, whatever this bike thing entails. The Five of Pentacles, clarifying the Seven of Swords. Okay, so what were we talking about on that doubt, weren't we? And the Five of Pentacles, clarifying doubt. The worries one or the other of you is having, I'm feeling it's the water sign is having, is all in their head. Is not manifesting in the 3D. It's things they're thinking about. It's like, what if it costs too much? What if it takes up too much time? What if we can't commit the time to it we need? Will it still work with all those factors going? And so they're sort of weighing the pros and cons of everything and trying to work out if it's actually going to work. So they're sort of a little bit up in their head with it, and worrying about needless things they don't need to be worrying about until they actually happen. So the Three of Swords, let's see how that clarifies that a bit more. I'm picking up uncertainty from the Three of Swords, which kind of you would if you're worrying about all these things from the Five of Pentacles, and you would be a little bit uncertain about things. So I feel that the water sign is struggling to commit with those three cards to the idea, whatever the idea is. Now, I've pulled it, I weren't meant to, I was going to shuffle it. The Ace of Cups. And the idea is definitely the love. I feel possibly then, I felt this was from the moment the Queen of Cups came out, I felt this was turning into a love reading. I feel possibly, Aries, that this water sign has a lot of love for you, wants to give you a lot of love, wants to balance the whole situation. Maybe you've shown some affection and love to them in the past, and they want to come back and balance it out, sort of start over almost. Well, the Ace of Cups is like a new lovey-dovey beginning, so it could possibly be that. With the Eight of Swords, which is they feel, because this is the section, they feel about you that if they show you this cup of love, if they come to you with this cup of love, it's going to affect all the balance from the night, and I feel you're going to run a mile, basically, if they tell you this. At the very best, they feel it's going to upset and possibly break the friendship you two already have. Okay, so let's clarify the Ace of Swords. Let's see what the universe has to say about all this. I'm probably going to say, Simon, your readings stink. No, they don't. The Tower. Oh, okay. Before I go any further with that, let's just... and the Knight of Wands. Okay. The Nine of Wands is in a strength. The Tower is, well, it's exactly that. It's a tower. Something happens which kind of devastates what you already had, and kind of really throws you, kind of shocks you, like a bolt of lightning out of the blue, comes and hits you. So with the energies from the universe kind of saying you're gonna have a clarifying new start, I believe, Aries, this water sign is going to come to you and actually put it all together, be the Queen of Cups, give you that big cup of love there. And that's like the thing that stands out most in this reading at the moment, isn't it? And well, it kind of causes you to build up a little bit of inner strength, maybe accept the offer. Okay, so let's see or put your head in a big spin and make you worry about how's it going to change the dynamics of your friendship. So let's see what we can clarify for the Page of Wands. The Page of Pentacles. Well, wouldn't it be a laugh if I get the Page of Swords out next? No, the Sun. Right, the overall outcome. So coming off this young, childlike innocence of the Page of Pentacles, wanting balance from the Knight of Pentacles. No, the Knight of Cups. Sorry, not paying attention to what card was down there. And seizing the opportunity and things, and worrying about the consequences afterwards, where fools rush in. You're also getting a Page of Pentacles, which is kind of like a fresh opportunity for you. Followed by the Sun, which is, well, it's the big happiness. I mean, look at everything. Everything's happy on that card, isn't it? I mean, you got some beautiful roses. You got another child. I told you, you two are quite young. Well, bear in mind, I'm in my 40s, so quite young, could be 20. But yeah, you're reasonably young. But yeah, it's good. Go for it. They're going to come in. They're going to give you the cup of love. They're going to tell you how they feel. They're going to tell you that I know we have a really good friendship, but I've fallen in love with you, Aries, and I want us to be together forever. And well, that's the clarity. That's both that and that. Yeah, it's kind of saying that's the clarity. Yeah, they've come out of the shadows. They've told you all about it. I know there's no moon anywhere on here, but they've come out of the shadows. They told you all about it, which is going to cause you to have a big tower moment. I mentioned the moon, didn't I? I just looked at the energies from the bottom of the deck. No word of a lie. The moon card. Anyway, so it's causing a tower moment for you. You're suddenly all like, oh God, water signs just asked me out on a date, a romantic date, not a mucky date repairing bike engines. What do I do? Go for it, because it's the result is going to be good. It's going to be sunshine and lollipops. Wow. If you could be in my head now, that's playing. That's kind of like a good read. Okay, let's ask for a little bit of a heads up from this, shall we? Let's see, we're going to read this. Centre, left, right. Centre card will be the Yanker card, and the left card will be clarifying it, and the right card will be clarifying that. Kind of like a bit like what we've done with the other reads, but this is going to be straight out, and the cards will be drawn slightly differently. Two of Cups, Chariot, and the Two of Swords. Well, what can I say? The Two of Cups. Well, let's start with the Chariot. That's victory. It's a fast-moving energy, so I don't think you're going to have to wait long for this to come in and be presented to you. The Two of Cups, it's like drawing two souls together, normally known as the soulmate card. I might even throw that out there with the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups out here with it, and the Sun. So yeah, but obviously we already know it's going to cause a tower moment. So that's where the Two of Swords come in. I think the universe is kind of saying, yeah, it will create a little bit of friction to start with, and you will start to have maybe a few friendship quarrels as you're starting to transition over to the love side of things. But with the Sun out, Two of Cups, it's still going to be good. It's going to be worth the jump, I would say. I would go for it. Well, I hope you enjoyed this very personal reading. If this is you, tell me what it is about the motorbikes. Yeah, because I would love to know. Obviously, I hope you liked it. If you're still watching at this point, like, subscribe, comment, tell me about the motorbikes. If you're watching, water sign, comment, tell me about the motorbikes. Yeah, okay. Thank you very much. I'll see you next week sometime. Actually, maybe later this week. Who knows? You might be cross-watching for someone else.